Well, let me tell you something, brother.
We're a bunch of marks.
Woo! Oh, yeah! And that's a man!
Welcome to Marks and Smarks. My name's Jose Sands. I'm here with
The homie Marcus, the big homie Marcus.
the big homie Marcus and
Big Ralph.
El Gigante. You are. We're
Yes.
going to talk about this week in wrestling, what could have been, what should have been, and what was. We are a couple podcasts behind, so we did not do a prediction show regarding the Super Showdown. We did amongst ourselves pick, and now we're giving you the results. I know we're like a week or so away, or past, and we're coming up on the all-women's pay-per-view Evolution, which should be around the corner. We just had Smackdown 1000. Are you guys upset that they didn't do the old Smackdown with the fist arena for Smackdown 1000?
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Well,
Honestly, I didn't really realize that they didn't do it. So, like, I watched it, but it wasn't something that I missed.
Well,
Would have been nice. It would have been a nice touch. Yes, I agree with you on that. But
so one didn't watch it, the other didn't even realize it wasn't there. So I guess that question was kind of stupid.
I mean, I'm happy.
no, it was a good question to ask, but honestly, like, I've been watching it without it for so long now that it's common that it's not there for me.
I know, it's just thinking that, they go do, Raw 25 years, and they put the old Raw set, go to the old Philadelphia Center. You got SmackDown. They should at least put a fist,
They should have.
They should have fisted the SmackDown set.
Yeah, but they didn't
Sounds
have
so wrong.
They didn't have Rock. They didn't have Stone Cold. They had John Cena mail in a video. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna do it all the way, man. Just don't short me. Give me all my people.
For a person who did not watch the show, you seem to know a lot about it.
Of course, I know a lot about it. I mean, don't you know who I am?
No, who are you?
The big
Who you
homie.
is?
The big what? Lewis?
Shut up. I'm the big homie. I know this. Thing.
So the big homie who didn't watch the show is upset that John Cena mailed it in, which fortunately you're mailing it in on this podcast since you didn't watch any of it.
Nah, I'm justified in not watching because they didn't give me what I want in the first place.
You didn't even know what you want. What did you want out of that broadcast?
I wanted The Rock. I wanted Cena to come out and be the Doctor of Thugonomics. I wanted a whole bunch of stuff, and he didn't deliver.
You didn't even want the fist. I wanted the fist.
I don't want to get fisted.
No, it's not what I said. That made it sound like I wanted to get fisted. Nobody wants to get fisted. I just wanted the fist.
At least no one in this podcast wants to get fisted.
No, but I'm sure there's other podcasts that would like that. At least we know one person at work that would.
You know what? You guys keep talking. I'm going to go check my french fries in the oven.
All right, so let's talk about points. Points. We've got this tournament that's going all year long. We're trying to predict our pay-per-views, network specials, whatever comes down the pike. We had the Super Showdown that happened. Prior to this, we had the scores were Hollywood at 77, Ralph at 71, and myself at 67. God, I am 10 points away from the lead. I am not catching up anytime soon. Please, dear Lord, let him boycott the Crown Jewel event so I can at least catch up some.
Well, he says he was going to, so.
So if anybody doesn't know, the homie said that if they keep the controversy with WWE going into Saudi Arabia and doing their show, which we had a incident with an American journalist who was killed, people are trying to boycott, people are pulling out of Saudi Arabia, there's a lot of pressure for WWE to not do their show in Saudi Arabia. The homie, as we like to call him, or the man formerly known as Hollywood, says that if they do the show in Saudi Arabia, he is boycotting the show. So that would mean more points for Ralph and I. And right now, I think I'm only competing with Ralph for second place because I don't think I can make it to first.
No, it's gonna take a miracle from here to December. Wait, are we gonna? That's the thing. Are we doing it till December? Or are we doing it till WrestleMania?
No, we're doing it till December because we started in January.
Hell yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Yeah. So, according to my sources, which they're never wrong. Okay, I don't know if you heard anything we said, Mr. Homie.
I didn't.
Okay, we talked about how you said you're boycotting the Jewel Crown if they decide to do it in Saudi Arabia and not pull out because of the incident.
Yep.
All right. Oh, by the way, your French fries good?
Yeah, they're pretty good, man. They're nice and crunchy and good.
They're salty?
No, I don't like salty.
So
they're not limp and soggy.
No,
dude.
They're firm.
Very firm.
But not salty.
Not salty.
This must mean you washed it before. Never mind. So.
All right. Back on topic.
Back on topic. So let's run down the card of the Super Showdown that was in Melbourne, Australia. First match was the New Day, which consisted of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, who are the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They had Big E in their corner against the Bar, who's Cesaro and Sheamus. Is that how you say it? Sheamus?
Sheamus.
We saw the New Day win this one. Let's see who picked what on this. I believe myself and the homie picked New Day.
The New Day.
And Sir Gigante picked the Bar. I'm on my way to a real perfect game. And I just want to point out, as we go through this, we should do like little contests to see who predicts the actual pay-per-view house show network special with the highest, because I think that's the only way I'm going to win any of this stuff.
You might. I don't know.
I might. So the next we got Charlotte Flair against Becky Lynch for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. We saw Charlotte Flair win by disqualification. I thought this was one of the better matches of the night. What did you guys think?
I agree.
I agree, too.
Until the ending. I was like, damn it. But I understand why they did the ending, because they want to continue the story.
Of course.
But damn, man. I was like, I never liked DQ finishes, but that was a great match.
That was a great match.
The ending plays to her being the heel, and she doesn't have to attack the fans. But I don't know. I personally don't like when they do a DQ finish just to keep the story going. They could have just had her win, be like, yes, see, I am the better woman.
Yeah, but like Homie said, Homie does not roll off the tongue very well. As Marcus said, they got to continue the storyline, keep the heat on Becky without making the fans the center of the whole why I don't like Charlotte anymore.
Yeah.
So for the record, we all picked Becky to win. We all lost because Charlotte won by disqualification. Next up,
I should not have gone against my queen.
Huh?
But you know what, though?
I should not have voted against my queen.
There you go.
The people that are turning on Charlotte, if you watch the show, they boo her and they cheer Becky. So is Becky like the Stone Cold anti-hero?
I'm going with that. I think it is. I think she is.
It's the whole boo the woo thing that's going around. It's even up on Twitter if you noticed, and on Instagram. So slowly but surely they're turning on her, and yet they woo when Ric Flair comes out. So it's kind of
you don't boo Ric Flair. Are you crazy? He's the man.
But you're booing the woo, and he's the one who started it. So it's like
you're booing the
come on, people. Come on, people. Get your shit together.
Oh my.
And I censored myself. I didn't say the whole word.
You should have. Where Marks is
I-
Marks.
I-
man.
I should have, but
Ain't
you
no
know,
kids listen to this.
just in case.
No kids listen to this. We try to be kid friendly. If you want to say they booed the shit out of her, then say they booed the shit out of her.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Well, what did you guys think? Or I guess whoever did watch the past segment for the 1000 show, where she was on the cutting edge. She even pretty much told Edge to watch his neck on his way out. Wow. So, what did you guys think of that? I mean, that was pretty heelish, but they still cheered. And she got her ass kicked by Charlotte again. Or did she? Do you think those pull aparts with Charlotte and Becky are just getting a little too stale now?
I think they need to finish the angle of one or something else, to be honest with you. They've had how many matches, and Becky just keeps winning.
We could say the same thing about AJ Shinsuke and AJ Samoa Joe.
But I think
Well, technically, Becky lost the at the Super Showdown, so
they don't have enough credible faces, I think, to go against Becky. Which is
Becky?
Which is why they're doing Charlotte Becky over and over again.
I mean, you have Asuka, but from the programs that they're putting her on, I don't know if they've lost trust in her or they just don't know what to do with her anymore.
It's because she's Japanese and can't carry a interview segment. Though.
Did you just say she's Japanese?
She's Japanese.
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 It sounds like you put an S in front of it.
No, man.
I want a playback. Can we get a playback over here? See if
You're control of the audio.
Oh, that's right. All right, so next match. Okay, I don't know. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, the Japanese. So Charlotte Flair, Becky. I think they're going to go a little bit longer. They want the match at Evolution. I think they should end it there. Actually, did they announce it for Evolution?
Yeah.
Yes.
No disqualification.
No disqualification. Yeah, you got to have a. Well, yeah, that would be a good match. No disqualification. You got to have some type of stipulation, right?
Yeah.
So we
They
got.
should do it in Hell in a Cell, but you know.
They've already done a female Hell in a Cell. I guess they're trying to get as many first out as they can.
Well, that's not a first.
Or maybe a ladder match. I don't know.
Ladder match would be interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
So,
But I think since they already had the Money in the Bank as technically a ladder match, they want to do something else.
well, they already. I mean, you can only do so many variations of matches, can't you?
Yeah.
They should do a steel cage then. I don't think we've done steel cage.
No, they did Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, which is different. Really is.
Yeah. Did you do a First Blood match?
That's not happening.
Just throwing that out there.
Well, I'm going to throw this out here. We got Bobby Lashley and John Cena versus Elias and Kevin Owens. Bobby Lashley and John Cena won. I believe it was only one person who said that wasn't going to happen, and that is the man formerly known as Hollywood.
Goddamn right.
Yep.
You
He's
wanted
the only-
Elias and Owens on pretty much a glorified house show to win.
Yeah, because Cena doesn't need to. He doesn't need to rob.
No, but Lashley did.
And now he's heel. So I mean, what was the point?
Well, that's what you called. You wanted him heel. Now you got him heel.
They should have gave it to Owens. Well, Owens is out for like 8 months.
Listen, if you're not going to share those fries and you're going to eat them on, then you need to share with everybody.
I'm not sharing shit.
I don't want you to share shit. I want you to share your firm, non-salty fries.
Do you now? Maria?
Bobby Lashley's now heel. Kevin Owens is injured. Elias, what is Elias doing?
Singing?
Cover concerts.
Yeah, but he was in a feud with, Paulo Cruz out of nowhere. What was that all about this past week?
I don't know, but I like the direction it's going.
What'd you
Apollo's
say?
still there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh.
I think they're finally giving him some type of push.
I hadn't seen him in so long. The only Apollo I always think of is my dog.
But he's super talented.
No,
and-
very talented.
No,
I mean,
I'm not taking that
outdoor-
away from him. When I don't see someone on my TV screen for so long, I kind of tend to forget that they're there until they come back and it's like, oh, that's right, they're there.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
I guess.
Well, what's his name? What was I going to say? Yeah,
Apollo Crews is talented.
he's good. I think his mic work, of course, needs a bit of work, but his problem was always not showing, personality. And he showed a lot more personality Monday than I've ever seen. So yeah, maybe Elias needs to bring it out of him. Oh, I got a hiccups. Maybe Elias needs to bring it out of him. But I don't know. I like what I saw.
I don't know. We'll see. Kind of interested. Glad they're using him. I hope they use him for an extended run, or at least if they're going to push Elias, that they put him in a nice program. I don't know if I like Elias. I mean, I like Elias, but I don't know if he's a good worker because some of the matches when he's not with one of the top guys, they don't look very good. Or is that just me?
It depends on who he's in the ring with. I think
Well,
he
that's what
put
I
a
mean.
good.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I
a
think
top
that's where
guy.
that's where he's going to. That it depends on what he's with. If it's someone that can, help carry him, I think the matches are excellent. But if he needs to carry, I think he needs some work. He needs to work on that.
Yeah, because him and Cena had a great match.
But I don't.
Yes.
He wasn't the ring general. He was the one calling it. I don't think he can call it.
I think what's his name? Apollo Crews can call it. He's been wrestling for a long time.
I think Apollo can call it.
So yeah, I think it'll be all right.
All right, so let's talk about the next match. We got the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, defeating Asuka and Naomi. I believe the only person who predicted this one to be Asuka is El Gigante.
Ralph.
Haha.
Yep.
I mean, come on, you're betting against the Iconics in their hometown. What was that all about?
The Aussies in
Hey.
Australia.
I love me some Asuka. You can't blame me for that.
I can't blame you for that, but come on, hometown, glorified house show. You're going over.
Hey, they already had another, which we'll get to him when we say his match, but they already had one hometown, not all hometown winners have to win. WWE works like that. It's like, oh, you're in your hometown. We might not, it's a 50-50. We might let you win, we might not let you win.
Usually on your birthday in your hometown, you lose.
Exactly.
Well, another person who won by submission was AJ Styles, who defeated Samoa Joe in a no count-out, no disqualification match for the WWE Championship. So, this ended pretty much the Samoa Joe AJ Styles feud. Joe, they did a whole angle where Joe's leg was hurt. What did you guys think of this match? It was a very good match. I thought it was the better match out of the Samoa Joe AJ Styles group.
I thought it was probably the. See, it's hard for me to say that it was the best match of the night because I thought the women's and the cruiserweight were equally as good. So
Well, the cruiserweight was on another level, but we'll get into that.
yeah, but this was a good match, and I'm happy that the feud is finally over. We can move on to Daniel Bryan and AJ, and yeah, I wasn't expecting this type of ending, but hey, man.
Now,
I was the only
I have-
one who picked Joe in this.
So
I
Joe-
really thought we were going to go Joe and Daniel Bryan, but face
I
and
thought-
face, I don't know.
I thought Marcus had also picked Joe.
No, I picked
No.
AJ.
Yeah, I think he switched because, your wife always says never bet against AJ.
And that's what I
She
put on
does.
my spread, my paper too. I put the wife says AJ, so
Yep.
Yep, she always does.
you never bet
But-
against your wife.
Now I have a question for you guys. Were you okay with the way the feud ended? I don't know. I felt like for me at least, I felt like there was no closure.
Why?
Yes, he won, but I don't know. Like everything that Samoa Joe did against AJ's family, just a one win is kind of like, I don't know. There was no stakes. It's like, okay, he won, he retained the title. He lost the title, so he had more to lose.
Well, I mean, he's injured, so maybe he lost the ability to walk, I guess would be better. I don't know.
I guess.
I mean,
I don't know. I felt like he should have punished them more. It might be the evil inside me, but I don't know. It's just, you mess with my family, I think you deserve to be punished more.
wow. Okay. Note to self, don't mess with Gigante.
No, with Gigante's family.
Gigante's familia.
Yes.
Are you violent?
Sounds like it.
When it comes to my family, yes.
That
Just
could be-
remember, in jail or in death, you can't protect your family.
Yeah, don't end up like Oliver Queen.
Technically, from jail I can if I get connections.
Oh, Jesus.
From death, if you believe in ghosts, I still can, so.
Okay, well, glad
But we're getting off topic, so.
we're not in the supernatural here. So the next match was Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins, that's Brie and Nikki, defeating the Riot Squad, consisting of Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, and Sarah Logan. This was done by submission, which was a double arm,
submission.
yeah, to Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. What did you guys think of people cheering for Liv Morgan when she got in the ring with Brie and started beating her up?
I was like, yes, concussed her, beat her, please.
You're really wishing concussion on somebody? That's really mean. Ralph, I
You're
take it
wishing
back.
See, I wouldn't wish concussion on someone's mama. That's just mean. Come on, Marcus.
Hold on a
That's
second.
someone's mom. Now, if it was Nikki, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you're right. Concuss her.
So, I guess Marcus thought that the Riot Squad would get their revenge for, Liv Morgan being getting concussed. So he picked the squad to win. Didn't happen for him.
Nope.
Of course, again, glorified house show. Ronda's got to go over. Don't know why you decide that.
I think she had to go over because I think she's the bigger star out of all six of them in the ring.
Oh, definitely.
So you have to give her that because you're putting your money on her. So hey, you have to make it count. And the way she won was, she was very, and no pun intended, just because they're both UFC, she was very beast-like.
All right. Very beast-like. What we had, though, next was what I would have called a rumble in the down under. Wait, is that how that works? No. It was Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight Championship. We saw Murphy go over in an amazing match. I mean, false finishes. The crowd was just so into it, and Murphy coming out on top. We all picked Murphy to win. We all got that point. Guys, easily the best match of the night.
Agreed.
French Fry Boa, where are you?
I'm here.
Are you watching something?
No, I'm just, never mind. It was a good match. Probably the best match of the night.
He's watching Supergirl.
Supergirl's on Sundays. He's not watching anything. I haven't watched that. I gotta watch that. Anyways, the match after that, we saw The Shield versus Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre. The only person who said The Shield will go over was myself, who won that round. You guys thought Strowman Ziggler, who did win the next night, and then we just saw them lose again, and Strowman power slam Ziggler and then McIntyre
No,
claymores.
no. You have
Strowman.
to say it the right way. Then you see the next night you see Ziggler get these hands.
Well, this past Monday he got these hands.
Yes.
Before that, they won on the Monday after this show, and they're teasing a Dean Ambrose turn. They've been teasing it for a while. I'm kind of getting tired of the tease by this point. They're either going to do it or not. Which it seems like it's not, or they're still going to keep going with it. I guess it's building
I mean,
story.
if you see the ending of their match this last Monday, they won, and they left, and they were all hugging and happy. So it kind of seems like they're not going to pull the trigger on him, turning on them. Kind of hope they would, but.
Don't you think they should, though?
They should. I mean,
you just got them back together. They all had injuries at one point or another. Now we've got the Shield. I mean, I like Ambrose's look now. I think he's got a good look. I feel like he's like more deadly, I guess. I don't know. So I wouldn't mind him being in a singles run. And Rollins and him put on great matches, so I wouldn't be upset about that. So, I don't know. I just think you got them back together. Why split them apart so quickly?
I guess.
I don't know. The Shield is overplayed. Let them all be single. They're only there for the benefit of Roman anyway, so, I mean, whatever. He's already the champ. Let them sink or swim and let them go single and do their own thing, you know?
He's gonna sink. But, anyways.
No, let them sink. Let them sink and get somebody in there who can actually, like, hold the belt, carry it, and make it look good.
And who would you suggest that be? We've got at the Crown Jewel, you've got Braun versus Brock versus Roman. Any of those guys you see as holding the belt and making it legit, or people getting behind?
Braun. No
See,
hesitation.
Now, they kind of screwed you up here because you got Braun as a heel now where he was being cheered. So is he a heel? Is he a babyface? Does he turn like the Big Show whenever they need him to?
All
Give
right.
it to McIntyre.
He's not in the picture.
Well, they seem to be setting that up.
Might be after the Crown Jewel, though. I don't know if they're going to set it up for him to be a four-way.
No, I don't think that. I think if they give it to Braun, then you put him in. You can't put him in a program with McIntyre right away. You got to have the rematch with Roman.
Roman. Nobody cares about Roman Reigns.
People care about Roman Reigns. You
And
just
Roman
don't care
does-
about
Roman
Roman Reigns. In one of the quickest Daniel Bryan matches of the night, we saw Bryan win against The Miz to be the number one contender for the WWE Championship. Did you guys think this was kind of a cheap thing that they did with a quick roll-up and 1, 2, 3?
I don't know why they did that.
Well,
Probably running out of time. I don't know, but it's kind of felt cheap. I felt cheap in that of a match.
You wanted to see more, right?
I wanted to see more.
I
think we as fans deserved more out of that match.
Well, they were playing an angle where Bryan was hurt, so maybe for this story they couldn't have him do his normal Daniel Bryan stuff.
Was that the end of the feud?
It seems that way since we're going straight into the WWE Championship against AJ.
That's a really weak end of a feud. That's end of the feud.
I mean, I'm sure if they put the belt on Bryan that we'll see Miz come around again.
I wanted to see AJ versus The Miz. I think The Miz's promos going into that would have been epic, but
I think I mentioned this to you guys. I got that mixed match challenge. It's time for bed. They got the mixed match challenge for my kids. It is the mixed match challenge they're doing, and they had Jey Uso versus AJ Styles, or they had Phenomenal Flair versus One Day glow-ish, something like that. Anyway, Jey Uso and AJ Styles had a little interaction, and it was pretty damn good.
So you're thinking Jay can work as a singles?
I think Jay has the personality and the skills to work as a singles.
Well, what about Jimmy?
I don't know Jimmy very well. I mean,
I don't think he's done that.
I think the Total Divas stuff and all the other stuff that he does on the outside is making Jay a better, like, a personality-wise.
Can you even tell them apart?
Yeah. One's married to Naomi.
That's the only way you can tell them apart.
When he's with, pretty much. Oh, and the other one, and one has a lot of gold teeth.
They both have gold teeth.
Yeah, but
they?
one has a lot of gold teeth.
I don't know.
It's harder to tell them apart than the Bella twins.
No, one of them has gimmicks, the other one doesn't.
Exactly. That's why the Bella twins are easy to tell apart than the Usos.
Do you think the Usos should do twin magic, or no?
It's not going to work.
It did, actually. They did it one time.
I was like years ago.
No, they did it recently when on one of their title reigns just recently.
They did twin magic, and it worked.
Yeah?
Yeah?
They beat the people with it because it was or they got pinned and they said, "Oh, it's the wrong Uso."
I should probably start watching a little bit more then.
Probably.
So let's travel back in time to what, 2011? We got the last match of the night: Triple H versus The Undertaker, with Shawn Michaels in Triple H's corner and Kane in The Undertaker's corner. Now, for all intents and purposes, they did everything right. Right? They did chair shots, they did table spots, they had a lot of drama with the outside interference. But was it just sad?
They felt out of I don't know if out of shape is.
They felt old.
Triple H is in shape.
Triple H looked like he could go, and I have to say Shawn Michaels took a bunch of bumps that looked pretty damn good, but just the pacing seemed slow. Looked like Undertaker was catching his breath most of the time.
It felt like I was watching Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan, where the pacing is kind of slow because they're both slow men.
I don't know. Triple H has always had the methodical, I'm going to beat you and make you suffer, and I'm going to take my time, like kind of pacing to a match. Undertaker used to be able to work any style of match, any type of pace of match. He can't do what he used to do. I think because it was Triple H and Undertaker, they got away with it because of who they are. I think if anybody else would have did this match, it might have gone a different way. Same exact match, but two different people. I don't think it would have worked.
You don't think so?
No.
I think they did everything right. They planned it out. They had a good finish. They had everybody involved. But why did it just felt slow? It felt like, I mean,
you expect more out of those two.
And I guess that's it. Probably we expect more out of them, but we should be. Are we just ready for Undertaker to retire?
Yes, he needs to retire.
And what do you guys think? Now that we got this, we had this whole thing where they do this whole show of respect, and then the Brothers of Destruction decide to slam the DX. Now we got DX versus Brothers of Destructions at the Crown Jewel. I mean, what are we doing? Is this?
I texted you once it happened that you called it.
I did, but do you think this is just like going through all of Undertaker's old feuds just to lead up to WrestleMania where he's going to retire?
I think his last feud should be against Shawn Michaels' hat.
You think Shawn Michaels should retire him just like he retired Shawn?
No, his hat should retire him. Like, dude, his hat took bumps like crazy and just didn't move. Like, he no-sold all the bumps, basically.
Like Austin Aries, huh?
Yeah. Did you see that?
I did. I watched it. It was a hell of a match, though, actually.
But he knows the finish.
Yeah, he pretty much, what do you call it? He got pinned, he got up, he yelled something, and he walked away flipping everybody off.
He flipped up Don Callis because Don Callis is a booker.
Yeah, but why? I mean, I haven't read why. Huh?
Because he booked him to lose the title, I guess.
Yeah, but everybody loses the damn title. Who cares?
Hey, man, he's Austin Aries.
Wow, that really goes. Hey, you, what? Why'd you kill that kid? Pfft, I'm Austin Aries.
That's like my grandma in a way, where like she'll do something clearly illegal and not right, but yeah, my grandma like, how? Why? She's like, because I'm grandma. I'm like, all right.
That was the worst explanation I've ever heard.
No, it's not. It goes right along with what we're saying.
No, it doesn't.
Because she's grandma, she get away with it.
All right, so that was the Super Showdown. What you guys thinking overall? Was the show great? Did you just have some great moments, or was it good overall? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. What do you think?
Thumbs in the middle. I think the last half of it dragged.
The last half of it had the Cruiserweight title championship.
Well, the match, everything after that dragged.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up only because of the SmackDown women's match, the SmackDown championship match, and the Cruiserweight match. So
The
nothing
Cruiserweight
Raw.
Championship of the world.
Nothing from Raw. Well,
That's rough.
only Ronda doing the double armbar.
Did we even talk about that match?
We did, and we did talk about the double armbar. I even said that people cheered when Liv Morgan went against Brie Bella.
Yeah.
We had this whole conversation. You're not
And
watching
you said-
any of the wrestling, and you're not listening to this podcast.
He's not even listening
Why
to
are you
himself
here?
because he said it. He's like, "Oh, I wanted her to be concussed."
That's right. You even said that.
I wanted to Liv to beat her into oblivion, but it didn't happen. I just don't like her, man. What can I say?
What don't you like? Like, really? Like, what has she ever done? She's a vegan. She worries about the environment. She's married to Daniel Bryan. She's got a cute little kid. She hit, like, okay, she missed 2 suicide dives and kicked a girl in the head.
She's a female wrestler that can't wrestle. That's why I don't like her.
I mean, Ronda really can't wrestle.
Who?
Ronda.
Dude, Ronda's like 1,000 times better than Brie.
Ronda is doing judo flips and does one modified Kurt Angle slam and an armbar.
Hey.
What else does she do?
And all
That's all. That's all she needs.
She only needs that. She's over like Rover.
Dude.
It's
Lana-
it's like
Lana
it's
is
like
better than
rain.
If I'm saying Lana is better than Brie, then you know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's saying a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Get out the way.
Well, that was the show. I just want to point out that I had 7 correct predictions. 7. Just want to point
Yeah,
that
but
out.
who's still winning?
I didn't break down. Damn, I shut the. I didn't break down the point system after I put it up, but I turned off the freaking the file, so I'm not gonna download that shit. Anyway, Marcus is still in the lead. I'm still last.
I think I have 80.
I think it was 81.
No, it's 82. I think. Hold on.
Oh well, excuse me. I was
It's,
one off. You had 5, and you
It's
were at what?
It's 82, 74, 76.
That's what I said. 82, 74, 76. I'm 74. I am 2 away from you, Ralph. I'm coming for you. And Marcus, I am praying we go to Crown Jewel so you're out, so I'm coming for you too.
Dude,
By the
even if-
time Crown Jewel goes around and we have Evolution in that one, I will be in the lead. I will pass you both, and you'll be looking at the dust that I have as I'm running past you.
Just for Ralph to tie me, he has to get 6. To spur past me, he has to get 7. That means that you have to get 9. You have to get 9 up to just pass me.
And how many matches are the Crown Jewel?
I
Right
don't
now,
even know.
I only know 3 right at the moment. But I'll get those 3. Damn it.
Do what you gotta do, man.
You know what? Ralph, I'm coming for you.
Just
You will
don't
not
call-
be Gigante. You will be Pequeña.
Pequeño.
Pequito?
Poquito?
Pequeño.
Just don't
Pequeño.
call him what Booker T called Hulk Hogan. Don't do that.
Pequeña is a woman. Oh, yeah, so far there's only 3 matches.
Okay, I'll take that too. You'll be Poquito and Pequeña.
How, he's in the middle?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Poquito is a small amount, and Pequeña is a little girl.
Who the hell is texting me? Hold on.
Tell them that you're busy. Tell them that we're doing a show. Tell them that you lost this pay-per-view.
Tell them there's only 3 matches. Oh wait, no, remember they're also gonna have the WWE World Cup.
Oh, that's
So
right.
4
the
matches,
World Cup.
4 matches so far.
You know what? They should
The
scrap.
returning Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, the returning Rey Mysterio happened. Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. So we've got this past week that happened. We've got DX now in a feud with the Brothers of Destruction, and now it seems that
And the Brothers
Triple
of Destruction only have 3 words for you:
rest in peace.
rest in peace. And then they'll say it again, and they'll say it again, and they'll say it again.
Well, it seems like Triple H is going to do double duty. He's got a feud going against Undertaker, and then Batista with the Evolution segment kind of calls out Triple H again. Batista seemed to be over, but that's because, and the only reason why we even saw Batista is because he didn't stand very still, or else he would have been gone. Do you think...
I think nobody caught that reference except for me.
Do you think who's the best person not to see, Cena or Batista?
I would rather see Batista than to see Cena.
No, he said not to see.
No, but I'm telling you, I would rather see Batista.
So you'd rather Cena be invisible?
Well, I can't see him, so.
Isn't he already?
I guess. But anyway, do you think it's interesting that Triple H is doing double duty?
Nah.
I don't know if he's gonna do double duty. I think maybe they might set it up for like later in the road, like maybe for what's the big pay-per-view coming up?
Survivor Series?
Maybe for Survivor. Is it Survivor Series?
Well, that would be the next big one. I consider that a big one. Like Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam. I consider those big ones.
The big one.
Okay. So maybe they might be setting up for one of the big pay-per-views and not like the Crown Jewel or something like that.
Depends on what his next movie is, I guess.
Well, it's not going to be Guardians.
Well, he's out of Guardians?
Since they got rid of James Gunn, he kind of said, well, if James Gunn's not going to be there, I'm not going to do it.
Did he say he would do it, though? Did he say he would do it?
I don't know. And then he said, well,
it might be Suicide Squad 2.
2, yeah. And people are like petitioning him to be Bane.
No, wait. He said that he wouldn't do it if they didn't use his script, if I remember correctly.
Well, they haven't said they're going to use his script or not. So, as far as I'm concerned, he's pretty much done.
I
mean, we'll see him in Avengers 4, but after that, I don't know if it'll be in the next Guardians movie.
He has enough money to do whatever he wants now, so.
Hell to the yeah.
I want to see him versus Shazam. No, I want to see him versus, what's this dude's name that Rock is going to play? Black Manta or whatever.
Nope. Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Black Adam, yeah. But there's a Black Manta too, right?
There is, but
Yes,
that's Aquaman.
That's Aquaman.
Okay, Black Adam.
But Rock wasn't going to play Black Manta.
You knew what I meant.
I know what you meant. Well, talking about different types of matches, we got Triple H doing all these matches, which are kind of like rehashing old rivalries. But we got this new rivalry of AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Now, the AJ Styles matches recently have been long, And it's been, again, Nakamura, which had like one match out of the 3 that were probably really good. Same thing with Samoa Joe. Now you got Daniel Bryan in the mix. Are we going to see a long format? And do you think, for lack of a better term, that maybe their first outing will just shit the bed?
I don't want no. Oh goodness! What I want is I want them to blow the first match out of the water. I want them to deliver. I want them to leave us wanting more. I don't want some hokey, crappy DQ count out. Nah, don't give me none of that. Impress me with the first one, so I want to see the second one if that's where they want to go. And knowing WWE, they try to be everything that New Japan isn't. So, like, New Japan has a better in-ring product, obviously, but WWE's like, we don't need to have an in-ring product. We're WWE. And I'm just like, no, dude, it's not working for you guys.
Okay, I don't want to have this argument with you again. WWE,
It's not an argument.
It is an argument. The WWE is more entertainment-based. In other words,
care.
Yes, it makes a difference. They're more story-driven. You get behind the characters.
Even Mr. McMahon came out and said, E for entertainment. What are we going to do? How are we going to entertain our fans?
Well, look who you have in the ring. 2 of the best wrestlers in the world. Like, come on. I want to see wrestling on a wrestling show. I don't want none of that. No, don't give me that crap. And supposedly the new Bucks and Hangman Page and all those people are coming to WWE, and they're gonna wrestle. So
I wanted to tell you, I saw a segment with Kenny Omega, and he gets these little things under the door, and he says, "Why don't you come in January and come in as number 4?" Right? And he's like, "What does this mean?" So he's teasing the whole WWE thing. And my understanding is that new management came into New Japan, and that's why a lot of these people are jumping ship. Is that what you read?
That's not what I read, but I know they have a new president.
And I hear that a lot of people are not happy with the new president.
Maybe that's why Gato turned on Okada.
Why? Because Okada brought in the new president?
I don't know, but Gato does all the booking, so maybe they're changing direction or something. I don't know. But it's a bad idea because you have like the number 2 product in the war right now. Number 1 as far as the in-ring product. Why don't change? You don't want to fix it that's not broken.
They're trying to compete. They're trying to compete with the WWE.
They're trying to go.
They're
trying to go worldwide.
They were to who? To us, to older people, to people who enjoy that type of stuff, who went around the Attitude Era. The money is not with us. The money is with the little ones.
That is
and
true.
The little ones are not going to watch New Japan because it's boring to them.
You know what? They need to be re-educated. And I should be the one to do it.
All right, so if you want Marcus to re-educate our youth, please leave a comment on our website, that's ugeekly.com, UGEKLY.com, or on our Twitter page of Marks and Smarks, Instagram as well. Tell Marcus what you think, or let Marcus know that he needs to educate your child into the ways of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and hopefully they will not fall asleep like the last person who watched New Japan with him and just fell asleep.
Wow! You went there! You went there! Oh!
So, let's push this product because, of course,
you did that. No,
it's entertainment.
Wow!
Entertainment it is, so that's what we want. Let him teach the masses, populate the... Smarten up our kids.
That does not need to be invoked. You mentioned that should not be named. The reason why love doesn't live here anymore.
Love does not live here anymore, but...
I can't believe you... Oh, wow. No,
if you are looking for a match that's outside of the WWE that you would like to love, we are suggesting this match, which is the match of the week. Jay Lethal versus Will Ospreay for the ROH World Title at Death Before Dishonor. We have done a lot of New Japan stuff as matches of the week. We decided to go a little bit different. This match was recommended because it was all over. People were talking about it. We decided to watch it. I am not very familiar with Jay Lethal. I do know Will Ospreay because I saw a lot of him and Ricochet doing their thing together, plus one of the New Japan stuff we saw when the tag team had him. So I am impressed with this young man. But Jay Lethal, this whole match impressed me. Talk about adapting to somewhat of a New Japan style, as you would say. You know, a lot of selling, but a lot of story as also. Ralph, I'm going to start with you because I think Mr. Marcus needs to catch his breath, and he got a little hot.
I didn't even watch it.
So, oh, you didn't watch it?
No.
So, did you watch it?
No, the link is not.
So
was not
the
working.
one person who watched it is me. So I'm going to tell you.
Unfortunately, the link that was given to me it wasn't working, so I couldn't watch it.
The link was there for like a week, man.
Yeah, and I was clicking the link today
All right.
because I had forgotten to watch the match. You know, there's a lot of drama going on my end, so.
Well, anyway, the match was really good. Ospreay was showing a little disrespect towards Jay Lethal because the last time I guess you could say this is the second round or second time they've met. The first time was a couple of years ago. Jay Lethal did get one over on Ospreay, but he considered himself a little inexperienced. Now he's coming in with 2 years after that last bout, a little more experience. Decided to come in with a different attitude. I'm not a friend. I'm here to beat you. Doesn't give him a handshake. Shows respect at the end of the match. They have a hellacious match all over the place. You guys got to see it. Death Before Dishonor. Will Ospreay versus Jay Lethal, or what is he, Black Machismo? Sometimes.
I might watch it.
Again, Ospreay is I guess you could say a spot monkey, in a sense. Likes his high spots. But he does it with a purpose. Everything has a meaning. And Jay Lethal, don't know why he's not in WWE. I mean, he looks like he's a great worker. He looks like he could put a match together. Maybe they never called. Maybe he doesn't want to go. Not sure. But again, great match. Take a look at it. Again, do you guys got anything before I start signing off? Or do we not? You know, are you still hurt from the? Is the love not there? There's love here, man. There's love here.
There's love here too.
I'm going to invite you to my party.
Oh yeah, is it a party for how many?
It's a party of one, and the main course is going to be a super kick.
Aha! So it's a super kick party.
Yeah.
To just me?
Yes.
Damn.
And Ralph could be the witness.
But you can't do that to me. Do you know why?
Why?
I'm Austin Aries.
So you're just gonna no sell it?
I'm gonna totally no sell it.
You can't no sell a super kick. Not of my caliber.
Oh, sorry, Mister. My knees are cracking every time I move.
I just need one good one. That's it.
Are you gonna like super kick me while I'm sitting down, a la like Sean versus Brett? Gonna knock me over my chair?
Yeah, pretty much, man. I'm sorry.
So you just don't have to get your foot up that high.
Oh.
You know how they make that sound of like the slap to make the kick? It'll just be your knees cracking, hitting me, and I'll be like, "What was that? I think I got hit. Hold on."
I want everybody listening to this podcast to come at Joe.
Come at Joe. You can find me if you wanna comment on anything that I'm saying at ugeekly.com. That's UGEEKLY, or Marks and Smarks under Instagram or Facebook. That's the end of the show. My name's Jose Sands. I'm here with.
I don't even know, man.
And
Big Ralph.
Saying see you next time.
If there is a next time, I don't know, man. Bye.
See you next time, sucker. Say, hey, come here. Say, super kick party for Marcus.
Super kick party for Marcus. Bam!
I love how he added the
Bam. kind of goes with our ending. Good night and goodbye.
Bam!
Bam!
Yeah, they're gonna get sore. He-Man.
All right, He-Man.
He knows about He-Man?
He-Man's gonna chop Daddy's neck off.
All right. Well, no, wait. That's not all right. What are you talking about?
He-Man.
He said it. It's gonna happen.
Oh, gosh.
Why is
All right.
He-Man so violent in his universe?
I guess He-Man, he has the power.
Who wants to be in the squad team?
Okay, calm down.
He's not going to bed, you know that, right?
He's ready. It's time for bed, so I have to sign out. I'll talk to you guys later. Laters.
Later.
Who the hell was that?
That's Jorgito.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's that grown man in Joe's house?
This is just bunch of kids.
All right, whatever. Bye.
Bye.
And if you're not down with that,
Goodbye and good night.